Shabbat Shalom and welcome everyone. We're so happy to see everyone and to celebrate Shabbat and to sing the songs of our tradition and to lift our spirits. We begin as we always do with the words of Hine Ma Tov. If you're following along in a prayer book, they can be found on page 10. Hine Ma Tov.
הנה מה טוב ומנעים שבת אחים גם יחד הנה מה טוב ומנעים שבת אחים גם יחד הנה מה טוב שבת אחים גם יחד הנה מה טוב שבת אחים גם יחד הנה מה טוב ומנעים שבת אחים גם יחד הנה מה טוב ומנעים שבת אחים גם יחד.
Prayer and meditation from our Siddur, from our prayer book. We pray that we might know before whom we stand, the power whose gift is life, who quickens those who have forgotten how to live, having implanted within us eternal spirit. We pray for winds to disperse the air of sadness, for rains to make parched hopes rise again. We pray for love to encompass us, for no reason save that we are human, that we may blossom into persons who have gained power over our own lives. We pray to stand upright. We've fallen to be healed. We sufferers. We pray to break the bonds that keep us from the world of beauty. We pray to be open to our own true selves. We pray that we may walk in a garden of purpose, in touch with the power of the world. Praise be the God whose gift is life, whose cleansing reigns. Let parched men and women rise again. Ma yafeh hayom, how beautiful is this day of Shabbat.
Ma yafeh hayom, Shabbat shalom. Ma yafeh hayom, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom.
The lighting of the Shabbat candles. If you have Shabbat candles by your side and on the table, you can light your Shabbat candles now. Join with the Cantor in the words of the blessing.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lehadlik ner, lehadlik ner. Shel Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom. Good Shabbos.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Again, a new song, Ozi V'Zimrat Yah. We hope this song and this prayer lifts our spirits. Our salvation and strength is in song.
Ozi V'Zimrat Yah. Vayeli Lishua Ozi Vezimrat Yah Vayeli Lishua Ozi Vezimrat Yah Vayeli
Please sing in your homes as loudly as you can. Helps to lift your spirits and to lift our songs and prayers to heaven. We turn now to the words of L'Chadodi, the words of the mystics. If you're following along in a prayer book, page 20, and I'll also share the words of this prayer on the screen before you.
Lecha dodi likrat kala b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Shamor v'zachor b'dibor echad hishmianu elav meyuchad Adonai echad Shemo echad, Hashem ul tiferet, v'letehila, lecha dodi, likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela, likrat Shabbat, lechu v'nelcha, ki mekor habracha merosh mikedem, nesucha, סוף מעשה ומחשבה תחילה, lecha dodi likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Boi v'shalom ateret bala, gam besimcha u'bitzola toch emune am segula. Boi chala, lecha dodi likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela.
A meditation and prayer. We oughtn't pray for what we've never known, and humanity has never known. Unbroken peace, unmixed blessing. No, better to pray for pity, for indignation, discontent, the will to see and touch, the power to do good and make new. We sing songs and prayers of peace, Ojavo Shalom Aleinu.
Od yavo shalom aleinu, od yavo shalom aleinu, od yavo shalom aleinu ve'al kulam. Od yavo shalom aleinu, od yavo shalom aleinu, od yavo shalom aleinu ve'al kulam. Salam aleinu. Salam, shalom, salam, aleinu ve'al kol ha'olam, salam, shalom. Od yavo shalom aleinu, od yavo shalom aleinu, od yavo shalom aleinu ve'al kulam. Od yavo shalom aleinu, od yavo shalom aleinu, od yavo shalom aleinu ve'al kulam.
And now Shalom Aleichem, if you're following along in the prayer book, page 24.
Shalom aleichem, malachei hasharit, malachei elyon, mi melech, malchei hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Bochem shalom, malachei hashalom, malachei elyon, mi HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruchuni l'shalom, malachei hashalom, malachei elyon, mi Malachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Zeidchem l'shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech Malachei HaMelachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
Since we have been gathering online, we've been offering additional prayers of healing. And so first I'd like to share a prayer of healing by Alden Solovey. God of consolation, surely you count in heaven just as we count here on earth. In shock and in sorrow, the souls sent back to you, one by one, the dead from the COVID pandemic. As the ones become tens, the tens become hundreds, the hundreds become thousands, the thousands become 10,000s, and then 100,000s, each soul a heartbreak, each soul a life denied. God of wisdom, surely in the halls of divine justice, you are assembling the courts, calling witnesses to testify, to proclaim the compassion of some and the callousness of others. As we've struggled to cope, the souls taken too soon, whose funerals were lonely, who didn't need to die, who died alone. Who will tell their stories when you judge our triumphs and our failures in these hours of need? God of healing, put an end to this pandemic and all illnesses and diseases. Bless those who stand in service to humanity. Bless those who grieve. Bless the dead, so that their souls are bound up in the bond of life eternal, and grant those still afflicted with disease or trauma a completed and lasting healing, one by one, until suffering ceases and we can stop counting the dead in heaven and on earth. A song and prayer of healing, Elna Rafanallah, comes from the words of this week's Torah portion.
Dear God of our ancestors, help us renew our faith. Grant us a perfect healing. Bring peace to all our days. Elna Rifanallah, Rifanalanu. Restore our strength of body, help clarify our minds, refresh our tired spirits, rejuvenate our light. Elna Rifanallah, Rifanalanu. Thank you for all these blessings throughout our days and nights. We celebrate the journey, this precious gift of life. Elna Rifanallah, Rifanalanu.
The words of our tradition, we thank God for the gift of the evening that is soon descending. Praise to you, Adonai, our God, from whom the evening flows. Your wisdom sets the way in which time and season glide. Your breath guides the sail of the stars. Creator of the tide of time and light, you guide the current of day into night. As heaven spans to infinity, you set its course for eternity. Praise to you, Adonai, our God, from whom the evening flows. Baruch atah Adonai, Hama'ariv, Aravim. The words of Ahavat Olam. Everlasting love, you offered your people Israel by teaching us Torah and mitzvot, laws and precepts. Therefore, Adonai, our God, when we lie down and we rise up, we will meditate on your laws and your commandments. Rejoice in your Torah forever. Day and night we'll reflect on them, for they are life, and doing them lengthens our days. Never remove your love from us. Praise to you, Adonai, who loves your people Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael. We join together in the words of the Shema.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kevod, Malchuto Leolam Vaed. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'odecha ve'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha ve'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam Veshivtecha bebeitecha, uvelechtecha vaderech, ushachvecha v'kumecha, ukshartam leot al yadecha, vehayu letotafot beineinecha, uktavtam al mezuzot beitecha, uvisharecha.
We turn now to the words of Mi Chamocha.
Lai 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 la lai la lai la lai la lai 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 la lai la lai la lai la lai la lai lai la la lai la lai la lai la lai la lai lai la la lai la lai Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai Mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh Nora tehilot osefele Nora tehilot osefele Malchutecha ra'uvanecha Bokei hayam livnei Moshe Zeilianu ve'amru Adonai imloch leolam vaed Yai lai 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 Yai lai 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 Yai lai 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 yai lai 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 Yai lai 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 lai
A contemporary prayer and then a contemporary song. This is by Rabbi Cantor. Inside the human heart is fear. There is also hope. The two wrestle constantly like Jacob and his God. Sometimes one prevails, sometimes the other. The struggle is sometimes silent, other times loud, but it is constant. Fear, hope, flashes of light and shadow twirling inside us all the time. It is so much easier when there is love. When love is in your life, it becomes the context for it all. Love is the measure of a life well lived. It is the beacon of possibility. When you love, the fear is less harsh and hope a bit stronger. A contemporary song by Sweet Honey in the Rock, I Remember, I Believe.
I don't know how my mother walked her trouble down. I don't know how my father stood his ground. I don't know how my people survive slavery. I do remember, that's why I believe. I don't know how the rivers overflow their banks. I don't know how the snow falls and covers the ground. I don't know how the hurricane sweeps through the land every now and then. Standing in a rainstorm, I believe. I don't know how the angels woke me up this morning soon. I don't know how the blood still runs through my veins. I don't know how I've ready to run another day. Standing in a rainstorm, I believe. My God calls to me in the morning dew. The power of the universe knows my name. Gave me a song to sing and send me on my way. I raise my voice for justice. I believe. I believe.
The words of our tradition, the Housekeeping of Prayer.
Hashkiveinu Adonai, Eloheinu l'shalom, v'hamidenu shomereinu l'chaim. Hashkiveinu Adonai, Eloheinu l'shalom, v'hamidenu shomereinu l'chaim.
Grant, O God, that we lie down in peace and raise us up our guardian to life renewed. Spread over us the shelter of your peace. Guide us with your good counsel. For your name's sake, be our help. Shield and shelter us beneath the shadow of your wings. Defend us against enemies, illness, war, famine, and sorrow. Distance us from wrongdoing. For you, God, watch over us and deliver us. For you, God, are gracious and merciful. Guard our going and coming to life and to peace evermore. Blessed are you, Adonai, guardian of Israel, whose shelter of peace is spread over us, over all your people Israel, and over Jerusalem. Baruch atah Adonai, haporei sukat shalom aleinu, v'al kol amo Yisrael, v'al Yerushalayim. We turn now to the words of the Amidah. We'll begin together with the opening meditation, and then I invite you to pray the Amidah silently. If you have a prayer book, use the words in the prayer book before you, or just feel free to be alone with your own thoughts and prayers. I also encourage you to share things that what you're thankful for in the chat function here of Zoom, so that we can begin to fortify ourselves and fill our hearts with thanks and gratitude. This is the essence of the prayer. We open with this meditation together.
Adonai sifatai tiftach, ufi yagi tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips, that my mouth may declare your praise.
We join together in praying for peace. The words of Shalom Rav are on the screen before you or on page 60 if you're following along in the prayer book.
Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Ki ata melech adon lechol hashalom. Ki ata melech adon lechol hashalom. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam.
We turn now to the Misha Berach for healing, the prayer for healing. And again, I invite you to share the names of those in your family or circle of friends using the chat function, just to type the names here so that we can all see their names and think of them as we pray this prayer. I'll give everyone a few moments to type the names that they would like to share with their congregation. On behalf of the congregation, I add the names Sam Case, Lila Nathanson, Alan Ramirez, Leon Nessis, Sawyer Weiss, Judy Moomjane, Joseph LaRosa, Julie, Tamarin, Charles Perez, Roy Horowitz, Mark Richter, Arthur Siegel, Robert Burke, Vivian Rebald, Helen Griffin, Reva Razel, Sarah Graham, Nancy Rose, Yehuda Yanka, and Walter Bellows. We pray for healing.
Misheberach Avoteinu Mekor HaBracha Leimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Misheberach Imotenu Mekor HaBracha Le'avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
May all those we named, as well as those names we shared here in the chat, as well as those names we held in our hearts, be blessed with refuah shlema. We, of course, think of all those who are afflicted with the coronavirus. We pray for healing for everyone. A prayer for our country. God of holiness, we hear your message. Justice, justice, you shall pursue. God of freedom, we hear your charge. Proclaim liberty throughout the land. Inspire us through your teachings and commandments to love and uphold our precious democracy. Let every citizen take responsibility for the rights and freedoms we cherish. Let each of us be an advocate for justice and an activist for liberty, a defender of dignity. And let us champion the values that make our nation a haven for the persecuted, a beacon of hope among the nations. We pray for courage and conscience as we aim to support our country's highest values and aspirations, the hard-won rights that define us as a people, the responsibilities that they entail. We pray for all who serve our country with selfless devotion in peace and in war, from fields of battle to clinics and classrooms, from government to the grassroots, all those whose noble deeds and sacrifice benefit our nation and our world. We are grateful for the rights of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness that our founders attributed to you, our Creator. We pray for their wisdom and moral strength, that we may be guardians of these rights for ourselves and for the sake of all people, now and forever. And let us say, Amen. Just a few brief words about our Torah portion, and I hope teaching about our Torah portion that you will find inspirational and helpful. Our Torah portion is from the book of Numbers, Bahalotecha. It is the story, much of Numbers contains complaining. That seems to be one of the themes of the book of Numbers. We complain, God gets angry, Moses gets angry. There's a lot of difficulty when you're wandering through the wilderness for 40 years. But in chapter 12 of the book of Numbers, there's an interesting episode that involves Moses' family, Miriam and Aaron, his brother and sister. And I want to read the story and just offer a few insights about this story. It begins, Miriam and Aaron spoke against Moses because of the Cushite woman he married. He married a Cushite woman, they said. And they said, has the Lord spoken only through Moses? Has God not spoken through us as well? You can sort of, if you put it into our contemporary language, it's as if Miriam and Aaron said, can you believe he married her? I can't believe that. And then God weighs in because Miriam and Aaron say, how come we can't talk to God? And God says, now Moses was a very humble man, more so than any other man on earth. And suddenly the Lord called to Moses, Aaron and Miriam, and said, come out, you three, to the tent of meeting. So the three of them went out. The Lord came down in a pillar of cloud, stopped at the entrance of the tent, and called out Aaron and Miriam. And the two of them came forward. And God said, hear these my words. When a prophet of the Lord arises among you, I make myself known to him in a vision. I speak with him in a dream. Not so with my servant Moses. He is trusted throughout my household. When I speak with him, I speak mouth to mouth, plainly and not in riddles. And he beholds the likeness of the Lord. How then did you not shrink from speaking against my servant Moses? And still incensed with them, the Lord departed. So in essence, God weighs in on this family squabble and says, when I talk to Moses, I don't speak in riddles. Only with Moses do I speak face to face and as two friends speak to each other. When I read this, I often say, well, why does it have to be in riddles for the rest of us? Why does it have to be a mystery? Why can't it be clear? Why is it only with Moses? But God weighs in, and this is the insight I want to bring us to with the final paragraph. And as the cloud withdrew from the tent, there was Miriam stricken with snow white scales. In other words, she was stricken with leprosy. And when Aaron turned toward Miriam, he saw that she was stricken with scales. And Aaron said to Moses, "O Lord, O my Lord, account not to us the sin which we committed in our folly. Let her not be as one dead who emerges from his mother's womb with half his flesh eaten away." And so Moses cried out to the Lord, saying, El na rafan Allah, the prayer that the Cantor shared with us earlier. "O God, pray heal her." And this is what I want to offer in terms of the family dynamics here between Moses, Miriam, and Aaron. You would think after Miriam and Aaron stand up and criticize Moses and criticize him perhaps in front of all of the people and question his leadership, you would think Moses would have reacted in anger. He certainly has shown himself to be angry and given to anger, but he says nothing. He doesn't say a word. And the only words that Moses offers in this entire episode is a prayer for his sister. He is silent until the very end, which is, I think, part of, extraordinary leadership that I don't think any of us can possibly imagine, is someone who is criticized and perhaps even criticized publicly and says nothing in response. The only words he offers are a prayer for his sister. He prays for her. And she, of course, she's stricken with leprosy, the commentators say, as a punishment, because she and Aaron spoke against Moses. And all he says is a prayer. Part of what keeps families together and must keep families together is perhaps a little more silence and a lot more prayers. Before we turn to our concluding prayers, and in particular, before we together recite the words of the Mourner's Kaddish, I would like to remember those yortzites we are marking on this Shabbat. On this Shabbat, we are remembering Erica Weiss, the sister of Michael Weiss, Jack Hanen, the father of Gail Pinsky, Marcia Reese, the wife of James Reese, Jerome Weiss, the uncle of Jay Weiss, Herb Skolnick, the father of Merrill Bolnick, Irving Kamrat, the father of Clara Geismar, Arno Kaufman, the father of Lauren Brown, Helene Cooperman, the mother of Allison Yaris, and Ruth Zimmer, the mother of Judy Tantliff. We're also marking the Shloshim period of mourning for Larry Fitzer, the cousin of Rachel Heller, and Bernice Granite, the grandmother of Cheryl Segal, and the mother of Harvey Granite. Zirchonam Levracha, may their memories always be for a blessing. We pause and reflect on the memories of our loved ones before turning to the words of the Mourner's Kaddish. The Mourner's Kaddish is on the screen before you. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei Rabba, b'yalma divrach chirutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chai echon uv'yom echon uv'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, b'galav izman kariv v'imru, amen. Yehei shmei Rabba mavrach le'olam omei almaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnasei, v'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shmei dekudesha brichu, la'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbachata v'nechamata, damiran bi'alma v'imru, amen. Yehei shlomo Rabba min shemaya, v'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru, amen. Oseh shalom b'mamav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru, amen. May the source of peace send peace to all who mourn and comfort to all who are bereaved, and let us say, amen.
Oseh shalom b'mamav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru, amen. Ya'aseh shalom, Ya'aseh shalom, shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael. Ya'aseh shalom, Ya'aseh shalom, shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael. Ya'aseh shalom, Ya'aseh
Turning from that note of sadness to one of joy, we welcome Shabbat with the words of the Shabbat Kiddush. Daniela Silverman is going to join us to lead her congregation in the Shabbat Kiddush, her bat mitzvahs tomorrow morning. We're very excited to see her read from the Torah and for her to teach us. So Daniela, will you unmute yourself? There you are. Okay, Daniela, the Kiddush.
Baruch atah Adonai Elohim melech haolam borei pori hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Elohim melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kadsho b'ahava uvratzon hinhilanu zikaron lema'aseh v'reshit ki hu yom tehillah lemikra'ei kodesh. Zeicher letziat mitzrayim kivanu bacharta beotanu kidashta mikol ha'amim v'shabbat kashecha be'ahava uvratzon hinheltanu. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh hashabbat. Amen.
Amen, l'chaim. You can drink some wine now if your parents let you.
Can you give me that? Just need to write it.
What letter?
All right, Daniela, well done. So just a few announcements of upcoming events. We're looking forward again to celebrating with Daniela and her family, David and Deborah. We're looking forward to tomorrow morning. So a few announcements. Tomorrow night, again, we'll gather at 7 o'clock for Havdalah. So that link is the same as it always is, but I've put the good word in with the rabbis of Temple Beth Torah of Melville, and we can join them for their concert tomorrow night. That link went out in the email just today, and we'll also put it in the chat after we finish Havdalah. They have a wonderful concert planned for tomorrow night with Nefesh Mountain. Nefesh Mountain is a Jewish bluegrass duet or couple. They're a married couple and they do Jewish bluegrass. So you really should come and check it out. It's obviously quite unusual. Only on Long Island, I guess, can you hear Jewish bluegrass music. Okay, so then Monday morning at 9 o'clock, again, my Monday morning musings. I will be joined by Rabbi Deborah Wexler, a friend and a colleague. She is a conservative rabbi in Baltimore. We've been friends for over 30 years, and we'll continue our dialogue about prayer. And just this is meant as a spiritual kickstart to the week. You can find this not on Zoom, but on Facebook Live or YouTube Live. And again, you're welcome to set your alarm and watch it when it is live. You're also welcome to sleep in if you can and watch it later or any day of the week. Tuesday at 1 o'clock on Zoom, we'll gather again for my Lunch and Learn class. So we'll study the Torah portion of the week, 1 o'clock on Tuesday, and Thursday, again, the Cantor will be leading her meditation and yoga at 10 o'clock on Thursday morning. We're sorry we had to cancel that for yesterday and for this week, but we'll pick it up again next week. So please join the Cantor on Thursday. And then, of course, we'll join together, same Zoom channel, next Friday night at 7 o'clock and next Saturday night at 8 o'clock. We conclude with Adon Olam. It can be found on page 322 if you're following along in the prayer book. If you give me a second, I'll be able to put it on the screen before you as well.
Adon Olam asher malach b'terem kol yitzir nivra li'ein nasa v'chefso kol hazai melech shemo nikra v'yacharei kichlot hakol levado himloch nora ve'hu Tifara ve'hu echad ve'ein cheni lehamshilo leachbira veli reshit veli tachlit velos vehamisra vehu eli vechai goali v'tzur chavli be'etzara vehu nisi humanos li benat kosim beyom ekra miyado hafkid ruchi be'edi